Hello, welcome to Travelholic channel. Today we're going to talk about Italy. Italy is a fascinating place. A vacation in Italy can be packed with interesting things to do and see without ever running out of activities or amazing sights. Let's keep the following interesting facts in mind if we visit the boot-shaped country. Number 1. Nobody really knows where Italy got its name. Italy comes from a root word that means land of young cattle. Historians speculate that it might be named this because a bull was a symbol of early southern Italian tribes, but some believe that it comes from the name Italus, an early king of the region. Number 2. Italy is the fourth most populated place in Europe, mostly because of high birth rates and low death rates. Italy is about the size of Arizona, but the population of Italy is about 10 times the population of the state, with approximately 60 million people living in Italy as opposed to 6 million in Arizona. Approximately 320 people live in every square mile in Italy, about 200 per kilometer. Number 3. Rome, Italy is home to hundreds of fountains, with the oldest being the Trevi Fountain. Rome has 50 large fountains and a great many small ones, not including the Nosoni, which are small water sprouts used by pedestrians. The Trevi Fountain is more than 86 feet high and comes from an aqueduct originally built in 19 BC. The fountain was built by Pope Urban VIII in the mid-1600s. A popular legend states that visitors who throw a coin into the Trevi Fountain are assured of a return visit to Rome. The coins are collected weekly. Italian coins go to help pay for upkeep of the fountain, and foreign coins are donated to the Red Cross. Number 4. Italy stands on a fault line. Italy is plagued by earthquakes because of this. Also, 3 volcanoes have erupted there in the last 100 years: Etna, Stromboli, and Vesuvius. Number 5. Italy is home to the highest mountain in Europe. It is called Mont Blanc, or White Mountain in English, and it is part of the Alps mountain range. It is in Italy on the border of France. Number 6. More than 50 million tourists visit Italy each year. Tourism is an important part of Italy's gross national product. More than 60% of the country's income comes from tourist dollars spent there. Number 7. Soccer is the most popular organized sport in Italy. Italians are rabid soccer fans. They are known as tifosi, which means typhus careers. It is a national pastime, and Italians are highly passionate about the game. Number 8. Christmas is the biggest holiday of the year in Italy. Christmas season is much longer too. Christmas dinner is usually on Christmas Eve, and the season lasts until January 6th, until the Epiphany, or the day generally believed to have been when the 3 wise men found the manger of Jesus. Number 9. Pasta wasn't eaten with tomato sauce until the 1600s in Italy. Until then, it was generally eaten with honey and sugar. Today, there are more than 500 varieties of pasta eaten in Italy. Number 10. Musical notations are always in Italian. Allegro, adagio. These are Italian words to indicate tempo and came about because an Italian named Guido di Arezzo came up with a system for modern-day musical notation. Number 11. Rome is over 2,000 years old. Rome was founded in 753 BC. The Roman Empire, named after the city where it began, started in 27 BC and ruled over much of Europe and parts of North Africa until 395 AD. After this, Italy was divided into many separate states. Number 12. Italy is one of Western Europe's youngest countries. Italy has only been a country since 1861, when the separate nation-states unified together as a Kingdom of Italy. Number 13. Italy's last king ruled for just 36 days. Italy had a royal family until 1946, when citizens voted to abolish the idea of ruling monarchy in favor of republic in the wake of the Second World War. King Umberto II ruled from 9th May to 12th June. Number 14. The country was under a dictatorship for 20 years. The fascist dictator Benito Mussolini ruled over Italy from 1925 to 1945. Before assuming control of the country, he served as prime minister for 3 years, from 1922. Known as Second Duke, which means the leader, Mussolini started out as a radical socialist, but aligned himself with Adolf Hitler in the lead-up to World War II. He was killed in 1945 by partisan troops. Number 15. Italy's national day is called the Fiesta della Repubblica. The founding of the Republic is celebrated every year on the 2nd of June. Number 16. The national flag is green, white, and red. The colors of the Italian flag represents hope, green, faith, white, and charity, red. Another interesting fact, the flag was inspired by the French flag of similar design. Number 17. There are only 21 letters in standard Italian alphabet. The Italian alphabet doesn't have the letters J, K, W, X, or Y. Number 18. 13 of Shakespeare's 38 plays are set in Italy. Romeo and Juliet is set in the city of Verona. You can even visit Juliet's balcony for yourself, while Julius Caesar takes place in Rome. Othello and The Merchant of Venice are set in Venice, while Much Ado About Nothing is based in the Sicilian city of Messina. 19. The Adventures of Pinocchio was first published in an Italian newspaper. The classic tale of a wooden toy who comes to life and who likes to tell lies was written in 1880 by Carlo Coldi. It was serialized in Italy's first children's newspaper. Number 20. Italy has the most UNESCO sites in the world. From Mount Etna to the Trulli of Arbelobello to Rome's Colosseum, Italy is packed with important sites. Number 21. The national flower of Italy is the lily. Despite this, many people still consider the traditional symbolic flower of Italy to be the rose. Number 22. The Sistine Chapel welcomes over 20,000 visitors per day. Painted by Michelangelo in 1512, the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel is one of the famous monuments in the world. Number 23. The Vatican City in Rome is the smallest country in the world. At just 100 acres, the Vatican City is roughly 1/8 the size of a New York Central Park. That said, it's packed with historic monuments like St. Peter Cathedral, the Sistine Chapel, Raphael frescoes, and more. Number 24. You'll find over 1,500 lakes in Italy, from the famous names like Lake Garda and Lake Como to the lesser-known Lake Iseo in Lombardy. The country is dotted with charming bodies of water. Number 25. The first thermometer was designed by Italian inventor Santorio Santorio. Invented in 1612, Santorio's device was the first instrument that could show an exact temperature against a scale. Before him, Galileo had worked on a thermoscope that could show whether something was getting hotter or colder. Number 26. Batteries were invented in Italy. Italian scientist Alessandro Volta created the first battery in 1800. The volt, the unit of electrical power, is named after him. Number 27. The first ever bank started in Italy. The Bank of San Giorgio in Genoa opened its doors in 1149. Number 28. Christopher Columbus was Italian. Although known the world over for his voyages of discovery to the Americas under the Spanish flag, Christopher Columbus was actually Italian. The explorer was born in Genoa in 1951. Number 29. Italians invented eyeglasses. Although the exact date is not certain, it's thought the first pair of glasses with corrective lenses were made in the late 13th century. Number 30. Pizza was invented in Naples. Mentions of the word pizza can be found all the way back to the 10th century AD, but pizza in its modern form, with a tomato base, was developed in Naples in the late 18th century. Number 31. 14 billion espressos are consumed in Italy each year, with many Italians drinking their daily coffee ration out in local cafes. Being a barista is big business. Over 20,000 Italians work as baristas, while the annual coffee consumption per household is 37 kilograms. Number 32. Italy is the world's largest wine producer. In 2018, the country produced a staggering 54,800 hectoliters of wine, ahead of France at 49,000 hectoliters. The country is also one of the world's largest exporters of wine, with the majority going to Germany, the US, and the UK. Number 33. It's bad luck to place bread upside down on the table. Many Italians consider placing a loaf upside down to be bad luck, but the origins of this superstition have been lost. Some historians say that in the Middle Ages, bread destined for the town executioner was placed this way, and it might be that the superstition started there. Number 34. Italians eat their salad for dessert. While in many countries a plate of salad acts as an appetizer, in Italy it's commonly eaten after the main course. This is because the salad is thought to aid digestion. It's not really dessert though. In a traditional meal, there are still 2 courses plus coffee to go: la frutta, fresh fruit, then dolce, dessert. So here were 34 interesting facts about Italy. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and share, and also subscribe for more interesting videos. Thank you.